Alright, what's up guys? This is Winston and you're watching the Shed Outdoor channel. Today we've got a little knife that we're going to do a review on. Can't exactly say it's a real review because quite frankly I don't know exactly what I have here. I know it's a Sheffield knife, but I got this knife as a gift from one of my friends, and they found it on a park bench. So I've looked through page after page after page of Sheffield knives, and I've found knives that are similar to this, but I have not found this particular knife. So if any of you guys know what kind of knife this is, please let me know in the comments section, because I'd love to know what kind of knife this is, because I love this knife. This is what I carry around with me every day. It sharpens up really well. It's still pretty hard metal, so it doesn't get as sharp as, say my Winchester hunting knife. This guy gets razor sharp, but this not so much. Now I'm sure you could get this knife really sharp. I'm just not a master knife sharpener. You know, I use one of these guys, a kitchen knife sharpener. That's what I usually use. Now I have a whetstone. I'm just not as good at using the whetstone. That's just something I need to practice. That's my own inability. Not about the knife. This is a good piece of metal, and I know I can get it pretty sharp. I mean, do a little sharpness test here. Got a little piece of cardboard. Here, let's see. Move this up here. Yeah, that's sharp. If I can do that to cardboard, it'll do anything you need it to do. That was a little bit of a rip, but you know, it's not bad. So, pretty nice. It's the weight. It's a pretty heavy piece of metal. It's got the cutouts in the handle. Reduces the weight just a little bit, but it's still pretty heavy metal. I mean, it's going to be heavier than a Swiss Army knife. It's pretty big. Let's see. Hang on. Go ahead and open this guy up. Do a little bit of a measurement. It looks to be the blade is about 3 1/4 inches. Let's do overall length of the whole knife while it's open. It's about 7.5 inches. Okay, so it's not a tiny knife, but it will definitely fit in your pocket. On mine, I've just got this little lanyard. I made it out of a shoelace. Actually, one thing that I was experiencing with this knife is this clip. When I first got it, it's loosened up a little bit, but this clip was really stiff. And I was putting it in my pocket with the clip clipped onto my pocket, you know, and I was having trouble pulling it out just because this clip was so stiff. So I put this lanyard on it. So here, I'll show you how I carry it now. And like I said, this let's see if you can see my pocket here. Yeah, this clip has loosened up a little bit, but see, stick it in my pocket just like that. Let's see, there we go, like that, and then I've got this little lanyard ring sticking out. Okay, so all I've got to do, I can either pull it out. Yeah, it's definitely loosened up since I first got it, but see, when I first got it, I was really having a hard time pulling that out because that clip was just grabbed on so hard. So I stuck this on. Now I just pull it out by that little ring. There you go. Don't really need to do that anymore because it has loosened up. But yeah, it's a good little knife. Now, like I said, I'd really like to know what kind of knife this is, what the model number is, and what the model name is, because I really don't have that information. It's not that I didn't do my research. I really did look through page after page. Sheffield's a good company. They make a lot of knives. I think they're an English company. They're really old. Like, I'm talking like early 1900s, maybe even 1800s. Not really sure. But they make like these kind of knives. They make box cutters. They make food knives, fish fillet knives, butter knives, even like eating utensils. They make all sorts of stuff. So obviously I was just looking through page after page after page after page trying to find this knife. And while I did find similar ones, I did not find this particular knife. So yeah, it's a pretty nice knife. I enjoy it. Like I said, I can't get it as sharp as my hunting knives. I like the shape of the blade. It does make it a little harder to sharpen just because you got this edge right here where it's just kind of like not really curved, it's just a straight edge. You know, it's an angle. So yeah, it's a really good knife. I've been carrying it around. It doesn't have the hole like a lot of wish I had a Spyderco knife to compare it to. The Spydercos, I know everybody likes those because they have the hole instead of this little kind of bolt thing coming out. It makes it easier to open. I actually like these little humps that are for opening the knife. I'd rather have that than the hole in the blade, just because I think these are easier to open. That's just personal preference. I know other people like the holes in like the Spyderco knives. I actually really want to get a Spyderco knife because I hear a lot of good things about those. Love to get one of those and do a review about that. But yeah, so that's the Sheffield knife, little pocket knife, 3 1/4 inch. Good little knife. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.